back to Super Pat World. It is time to play some Endless Super Expert. And, yeah, let's get down to it, people. Hope you're having a great Thursday out there. Hope you're having a great Thursday, people. We've got another day, and that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, people. Time is a valuable gift that is very easy to take for granted. Very easy. But it is a valuable, valuable gift. What's up, Fernando? Very good to see you, buddy. What's up, Ray Ray? Michael T. in the place to be. Wow, we had some great streams yesterday for St. Jude. Shout out to the amazing St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and a huge shout out to everyone who donated yesterday. That was awesome. I won't forget that one. So, if you wondered, what are you doing over there, Pat? What are you looking at? I have my laptop to my right, and this is what I use to fix the mistakes that multi-streaming makes. Like right here on the red side, it's saying I'm doing an entertainment stream, which doesn't let you tag a game. So if I switch it to gaming, then it lets me now manually tag Mario Maker 2. But some platforms do better than others, because the purple side, it's automatically updated through Restream. It works properly. Okay, whatever, people. Let's keep it rolling here. What's up, Kyle with an A? Daniel, Mary, Sebastian, Dale, and Susie. How are you, people? How are you? How are you? Oops. That's not what I wanted. Misclick. A misclick. One moment, please, exactly. We're racing today? No. Not today. I don't have the, I don't have it all set up quite yet. Shout out to Joey. Says, thanks for pressing the button. Positive inspiration to many. Oh, shout out to you, Joey. That's really, encouraging, because oftentimes I don't feel that. But I very much appreciate hearing it. So big shout out to you, Joey. And I hope things are going all right for you. Because if that's one thing I know, people, life is ups and downs. You got the ups, you got the downs. You can't have one without the other. You can't have one without the other. And so it doesn't necessarily mean anything's wrong or broken. Things aren't too great right now because, like I'm saying, it's going to come both ways. Circumstances are going to change. But we get a certain opportunity to decide for ourselves in spite of the circumstances, right? Things might not be too great, but guess what? You have a choice. I have a choice, and I'm trying to choose to say, hey, I'm very thankful for all that I do have and all the positive that's here, people, because there's a lot of it. But depending on your emotional state and your mental health, can be a lot more cloudy at some times than others. What's up, Kristen? Dale loved the music video. Thanks, Dale. I covered one of my old favorite Three Doors Down songs, just the chorus anyway. Thanks for checking it out, Dale. Susie's got some appointments. Thanks for the follow, Kristen. What's up, William? There's my boy Biska. You got to remember, bad times don't last forever. But they often feel like they will. That's the caveat. Because it's like, logically, you know, things going bad, you know it ain't going to last forever. You know it. But at the same time, oftentimes, emotionally or mental health-wise, it could really appear as though the bad times are staying forever. Sandlot style. They're just staying for good. But it's not true. It's not true, people. So don't believe the lie. But also, it's a fine line, though, because that feeling is valid. It's a very real feeling, and you got to acknowledge it to even process it. So it's murky waters in the sense you have to accept, yes, this is how I feel about it, but I also understand that while this feeling is real, it is inaccurate. It's not always going to stay bad. There's always going to be change in the mix. So hang in there, people. I ain't pretending it's easy. I'm just encouraging you to try. And that's what we're doing here, people. We're going to try some Super Expert. Let's see how it goes. Okay. We've got a run in progress, people. We have a run in progress. Daniel said there can be no growth without obstacles to overcome. That's it, people. Growth can be a painful process. What's up, Frank? 17 lives, 3 clears. Here we go, people. Let's get into some Mario. I'll try not to distort the mic as much this time. Hopefully I'll have things sorted soon over here. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is super expert, and I am allowed to skip. 15 people been here, 1 person liked it, 30-second world record. No, we're not starting the day there, people. Without the dark, the stars can't shine. That's a good one. What? What's the name of this level? There's a copyright claim. 20 people been here, 1 person liked it, 25-second world record. Okay, I'd like to start with some kind of platforming challenge. That's what I'd really appreciate. Even if it takes the whole run. Even a 1 jump. But just not hidden blocks. Gotcha. I don't want to get pranked right now, you know what I'm saying, people? Okay, here we go. Uncleared. 91 people been here, 50 people liked it, nobody cleared it. That's a very scary sign. That means this is probably a real deal level creator that has fans beyond just who can beat their levels. That's really saying something, people. You know what I mean? That if you could get people to like your level that can't beat your level, you're doing something special. So we're going to give it a life just to try it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lost less than 5 seconds. But we're going to try. Okay. Kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy there. Well, here's the thing, people. Because we have a nice little run going here. I'll try this one outside the run, just because I'm curious. Might need a little warm-up anyway. Get my brain moving in the Mario direction, people. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And it is a good morning, people, because here we are. Look at this. It's 2 minute. Oh, my gosh, people. Do you see what I see? I see about 10 hours, maybe more. So, let's give it 5 tries. We'll give it the 5-try challenge. No wonder it's unclear, Abby. Michael T said the mic sounded better. Okay, well, that's good news. Okay. That's number 1. That's 2. Wow. I must throw that. Maybe I just kick it? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really cool, but we just have no chance. But here, I'll be one of them. I like it. Very cool, but wow. I gotta really be locked in to take on that challenge. That would be quite a thing. Not quite the thing we're looking for in this situation. 15 lives, 3 clears. Come on, people. Well, that's a level, Susie. Christian knew that song. Do you hear what I hear? Daniel said, looks like we found the warm-up. No. It is new soup. I do like a new soup warm-up. Okay, no damage. 8 people been here, 2 people liked it. Minute world record. Yikes, Pat. Okay, so then we're going to be Z. It's a whole Z level. Oh, that's going to be tough. I know I can't win, people. This is me just scoping out the level. Wow, do you remember, I'm going to be in a spin jump state the whole time. And so then I have to stall and collect these red coins. This is insane. Okay. Super expert, people. Thanks, Rook. Thanks for the encouragement. Okay. On second thought, maybe I'm just supposed to jump into the mushroom. Okay. That's part of the problem with jumping into the mushroom. You know what? I'm going back to my original plan. I think my way is safer. There, just do that, Pat. Okay. No. Okay, this is cool. This is very cool. We're going to stick with this one. It might take the run, but this will be a great place to start. Even if it's a 10-minute clear, I think this is pretty cool. And I'm sticking with my start. No, that was foolish. Okay. Yeah, I hope the red coins are optional too, but I doubt it. We're in Super Expert. We're in Super Expert, people, where nothing is optional. There's nothing optional in Super Expert. Oh my gosh, did you see that, people? No! That's on me. That's on me, people. I don't think you have to do it without stopping. Brandon, there's no... So here's the thing. Here's what might not be obvious on the outside. What's up, Josh? So once I'm spinning, once I'm spin jumping off of these yellow blocks, the only way I can stop is to land on something that isn't a yellow block. Now, if you notice in this level, people, the level creator gives you nothing except for yellow blocks, spikes, and objects you can spin jump off of. So the whole level, the whole trick to this, and part of when I was scouting it in that first life and being like, oh my gosh, it was that reality check of, yeah, we have to spin jump through the whole thing, which means you're just very limited in the way in which you can adjust timing-wise. So that's the song and dance that we got going on here, people. That is the song and dance we got going on in this masterpiece of a level. It's actually awesome, too. Again, I don't mean that sarcastically. This is actually quite good. Ah! Okay, barely. No! So see, then I'm gonna have to wait, bounce off. This part's gonna be so crazy. Then this, I gotta do the full jump, and then I'm stalling. Oh my gosh, people. I bet you this is the end. And so then I have to bounce off these. Oh, okay, then I have this. Okay, so the red coin's optional. I stand corrected, very thankfully. I stand corrected. But I can get the one-ups. Ooh, a Yosh. Look at all the goodies. Okay. We'll grab these coins so we can keep them when we clear the level. There we go. Mario got dizzy there. Thanks, Jan. Yeah. You like the blue hoodie? Okay, thanks. There you go. Dale's posting the videos. Shout out to you, Dale. We got to get that music out there. Trust me. If I'm being honest with you, there's like 20 things about that Three Doors Down cover that drive me crazy that made me not want to post it. That's part of what makes it so difficult. This is the irony, people. I love music more than most other things in life. And it's one of the most difficult things for me to get myself to do because I have unreasonably high standards for myself that oftentimes I honestly can't live up to. And as a result, I can end up... No! Okay, gotta be early there. Gotta be earlier. What's up, Pat? Good afternoon, Eric. What's going on, Kev? How are you, people? We're getting into some Super Expert. We're getting rocked right off the bat. But that's what we're here for. That's what Super Expert's all about, people. This ain't the 1-2 shot clears. Oh, that was so close. I want to get there early. I want to switch to the big one early. What's up, Ev? You seem to have a stomach bug. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Ev. That is really unpleasant. Jan's at work. Work it out, Jan. Work it out. Nice save, Patty boy. Okay, Pat, remember. Early. No! Oh my gosh, that is really tough. So early isn't necessarily the answer. If it is, I just have to be all the way left. So now we're going to try early and landing all the way left. Come on, Pat. Yes. No! Okay, that does work. We have a strat now. Good morning, Susie. If only you could skip the mushroom. Could we skip the mushroom? We could skip the mushroom, actually. Well, Mr. Rook. I feel like... Is this gonna actually work? Is this gonna actually work, people? It is. Rook. Well, we don't know yet. I think this might actually work. I think this might actually work, Rook. You might have just saved the run. Single-handedly saved the run. Yeah. That's it. Rook, you saved me, bro. Big shout out to Rook. Okay, Dale said same with my video. Cover Rocket Man. Okay. You did the original key. Okay, gonna hit him by the end of the sum, but why not just lower the key? I know that's probably the opposite of the encouragement that would be ideal here. But, Dale, I am the ultimate in do not... Let me start with the context. I've been covering songs for 30 years. I love covering songs. And within the cover song community, or the cover song world of musicians, there is a weird pressure/vibe that the cover's only real or pure or true if it's in the original key. And I couldn't disagree with that anymore. I think what makes a cover sound its best is when the key fits your vocal range. That's what makes it sound its best. The idea that the original key is connected to the song blah, 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 I think that's purest nonsense. Now, and I'm not assuming that's where you're coming from with that. You always play the low key, you're trying to challenge myself? Well, bro, you're an old man, my friend. Ooh, that came out wrong. Here's what I'm saying, Dale. The time for us to expand our vocal range, it's not that we can't expand it at this point, but realistically, you have so much more to gain by strengthening the range you have than by trying to extend it, in my opinion. Like, the idea that somebody in the crowd, if your high note is an F, the idea that someone in the crowd's going to hear that F and be like, you know, if that was a G, I might have liked it. But the fact that it's an F, come on. Nobody's doing that. What people listen for is, can I hear the emotion in this person's voice? I feel like that's the number one you ask people if they're like out at a karaoke or at watching live music anywhere. One of the most important things, can I hear the emotion in your voice? I don't care how high up you can sing, how low you can sing. Can I feel what you're singing? To me, nothing comes above that. And this is part of why I think the purest thing of like, oh, well, it's going to be this and it's going to be that. I couldn't be any less convinced or compelled by any of that. So those are my thoughts, TDL. I hope you take that as encouragement, and I apologize if it came off a little harsh there. There was a message in the coins that said "She's Great as Shoes," and there we go. It's the name of the level. Sebastian says, recording a song that's a loop. You can play levels with the song. That's interesting, Sebastian. I'm not sure exactly what you have in mind, but it sounds interesting. There we go, Abby and Fernando. What's up, Nguyen? Good to see you. Hey, and that's Aura with the world record. Big shout out to Aura, the bald man. Unbelievable Mario player. In the patience of a saint. I was checking out his stream the other day again, and I was like, wow. And you know what's really funny is the chat asked him, do you regret text-to-speech? Do you ever regret text-to-speech? Because in his stream, it's constantly like, rah, 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 rah. Hear no evil monkey. See no evil monkey. Hear no evil monkey. See no... It's literally a constant stream of that. And they asked him, do you ever regret text-to-speech? And he said, nah. So you are a legend. I am so impressed with you, buddy. I don't know how you do it. I wish I could tap into that. He just has that, like, straight-laced, which only makes it funnier. So it's like a perfect situation. I'm jealous, to be honest. Jealous that he can pull it off like that in a genuine way. What's up, Minnie? Nice to meet you. Which do I prefer, cats or dogs? If I had to choose one or the other, I'd pick dogs, but I'm down with both. I'm definitely down with both. But in the context of that proposition, got to be one or the other. I'm going with dogs. We got a 40-second situation here. 363 people been here. 65 people liked it. 34-second world record. Okay, there you go, Dale. You transpose everything you play from full step down. Well, it sounds like everything except the thing you just brought up. Dan says, you've been to karaoke, you see someone having a great time, but isn't perfect, you appreciate that. Well, that's a great point, especially at karaoke. If someone's just getting into it and having fun, boom. That's almost, even if the voice isn't that great, you're going to be down with it. It's going to be a good time. Daniel agrees, you're a baritone. Try to sing a song in the original key of a tenor. It's going to strain your voice, possibly damage your vocal cords, exactly. But there'll be someone in the crowd telling you, oh, why wouldn't you do the original key? Why would you even bother if it's not the original key? That's real, people. I'm telling you, there is so many bizarre, purist attitudes in every corner. You know what I mean? Like in Mario, well, I'm not even going there. All I'm saying is there are that vibe perseveres through so many different contexts, and every time I think it is laughable. This is how it comes off to me, and I apologize if that's too harsh, but that's genuinely, it's just such a joke to me. But here we go, people. Here we go. We need all the 50 coins. There's one of them. There's one of them. I needed to throw the POW up. I needed to throw the POW up, people. Oh! Not throw it up, I just throw it to the right. I didn't notice the clouds. Well, I hope we have enough lives for this. All that matters is the 50 coins. Nice bet. Wow. Oh my gosh! Batty boy! Can you believe I survived that? Please, Pat. You like me now, people. Now, that was tough. I can't believe I made up the time at the end. Woo, buddy. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Shout out to me. Shout out to me for that clear, people. That's what I'm going to say. It says sometimes the artists don't write their own songs. Change the key to what they're comfortable with, no doubt. Good morning, Maria. The P-switch. That's right. I said pow, Eric. Billy Joel has said that he transposed his songs nowadays. He wrote for young Billy, not old Billy. Exactly. Exactly, people. But the purists are out there that will say it's not the real thing unless it's the original key. Thanks, Abby, Fernando, Mary, Ev, Eric, and Maria. That was nuts. That was nuts, people. Every now and then, I impress myself, and that was one of those times. That was one of those times. There you go. Pat yourself on the back there. All right, people. See, I'm giving you reasons to watch. I can do some crazy stuff here. 9 lives, 5 clears. Let's update the score. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. The Who transposed their own song down. They played at the last Super Bowl. There you go. Well, look at Metallica started writing an E. Then they went to, oh gosh, this is 78 people been here, 8 people liked it, 26-second world record. My starting assumption is always like, oh, okay, well indicated. I'm the ultimate of Michael Scott just taking the GPS directions right into the lake. Like, I didn't even fear that I wasn't going to make this jump. Even though in hindsight, it's fairly obvious. In any case, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Dale joined a jam club last month, and they are purists in that regard. It's a little frustrating. There you go. Okay, Dale, I'm glad you're saying this because I feel like anyone who's outside of the musician community. Okay, yeah, this is a lie. It could sound like I'm overstating it or like I am making it up or just speaking from very specific experiences. But I'm telling you, people, that's what you need to do there. Dude, this is nuts. Everything is here to hurt you. You have a few songs by Alanis Morissette in your list, and they expected you to sing in her vocal. Bro, leave the group. I don't know how else to say it, but leave that group. That is a toxic disaster. Do not. Well, I shouldn't tell you straight up leave, but I wouldn't be sticking around that crew. What's up, Bri? Checkpoint. What in the world is this? No! Yeah! All right! Patty Boy's on point with the speedruns, people. Patty Boy is on point with the speedruns. I'm good at this game, people. I'm good at this game. Newsflash. Streamer with 5,000 plus hours in the game finally realizes he's good. That's the headline. Thanks, Abby, Mary, Fernando, Ev, Dale, and Maria. Dale, that group, I don't like it. I don't like it, people. We missed the one up. It was a roller coaster there. Brian said, checked out the St. Jude stream yesterday. It was amazing. It was. It was over $1,000 we raised for St. Jude yesterday, people. Thanks so much to everyone who donated. What an amazing stream we had last night. Don't call it Super Pat for nothing. That's right, Ricky. Although, to be fair, I claimed the name before I was Super. Oh, gosh. 27 people been here. 3 people liked it. 5-minute world record. I'm like a rapper that was bragging about all the stuff he had before he actually had it. Oh, gosh. Bomb excavation. This might be good. Over $1,000, Dev. It was inevitable. Well, it's an interesting thing when it comes to skills in life, people. Because what's a very unfair part of life? And this is a very, very real part of life. Oh, no! Oh, that was close. Not worth it. We all progress at different skills at different rates. Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble here. We all progress at different skills at different rates. So here's for example. Let's say you play this game for 1,000 hours. You playing this game for 1,000 hours does not guarantee any level of skill. Here's a better way to say it. If you get 10 people together, and all 10 play this game for 1,000 hours, and then you did some kind of Mario Maker test of skill, right? All 10 people will have a different amount of skill. That applies to everything. Guitar. 10 people that want to learn guitar, right? Sit them in front of a guitar 1,000 hours, give them all the exact same training, the exact same books, the exact same recommended practice schedule, blah, 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 blah. And all 10 people will have a different level of skill. Do you know how crazy that is, people? I feel like that's an underestimated reality check, because In one sense, it really helps you to adjust your expectations, especially in regards to comparing yourself to someone else. And that's something I've talked about plenty, which is just how foolish and what a waste it is to compare yourself to somebody else. And that's one of many dynamics that prove just how silly that is. Because if you know up front that some people in 100 hours could accomplish what might take you 1,000 hours, right off the bat, doesn't that make it foolish to compare yourself to them? Like, in the most painfully obvious way? I'd say so. Who's kidding who at that point? What a joke. What a silly joke to put yourself through. If you know, having nothing to do with any other factor, even if it's assuming all the same quality of practice, quality of instruction, we all pick things up at different rates and have different strengths and weaknesses. We already know this. I'm not saying anything you don't know, but at the same time, I bet oftentimes you'll expect that you do things at the same rate as your buddy or somebody else. They're giving me so many power-ups. This feels like more like an expert level, but I ain't complaining. Oh, buddy. Whoa! Okay, that was close. Okay, hold on. We want this. We want this. Okay, we still don't have a checkpoint, if I remember correctly. That was very unfortunate, Pat. Okay. This is the strat. Okay. This level was awesome so far. Oh, that's it? That was amazing. That was amazing. Okay, thank you so much for the resub, Jeremy. You are a legend. Dale said if that wasn't the case, there wouldn't be competition. The NBA would be full of Michael Jordans. Well, this is what I mean, Dale. The things I'm saying are painfully obvious in one way, but we don't apply them. We don't apply them, but we know them. We know that everybody has strengths and weaknesses. Everybody picks things up. But oftentimes we do something for 100 hours, and we expect that we're just as good as somebody else we know that's been 100 hours, and it's just a big mistake. A big, toxic mistake. Okay, that was great. That was a great level. Probably could have been expert. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Thanks for the GG. Abby, Mary, John, Eb, Fernando, Eric, Maria. Ricky's taking a nap. Take a little nap, my friend. 6 lives, 7 clears. We're in trouble. Mushroom Heights. Hey, what's up, DJ Apollo? Shout out to the legend. Awesome streamer. Going to rehearsals. Shout out to you. Susie gets stuck with those boss fights. They can be tricky for sure. They can be tricky for sure. Is there something up there? Something doesn't appear I can have. You couldn't have given me a place to farm 1-ups or something, buddy? Come on. Come on now. Now we're low gravity. Oh, we're climbing. We are climbing. Ricky's at work. Okay, so no, don't take a nap there. That would really be bad news. And DJ Apollo, thank you so much for the resub as well. Thanks for the support. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, at least we get a reset door. Okay, Dan spent years trying to learn how to draw. Still can't do more than basic stuff. Sometimes talent and aptitude are a factor. Exactly. And that's... People don't... I feel like part of what can be hard for people to fully accept that is it feels very limiting and unfair to really let that sink in. In fact, you know what it reminds me of? PewDiePie recently decided to take on Drawing Dan and has had incredible results. And he did a... How am I supposed to do that? I need them when they're on the way up, I guess. He recently made a couple videos about learning to draw. And he improved very quickly. And he did the work. He did it exactly like you should, in the sense that he had a disciplined approach to the practice. He was definitely not phoning it in. Maybe the arrow's telling you, wait till it's moving up. And there were quite a few internet responses to that video, with people either saying it's fake or I've been doing it X amount of time and mine doesn't look this good. And it's like, how do you forget that this PewDiePie is he's in a very small group of people who managed to become in the top 0.00001% of YouTube. If there's anyone that's going to likely have a high aptitude, a high likelihood to pick things up, especially on a self-taught level, it's him. Without a doubt, one of his ultimate strengths is teaching himself, learning, picking things up, and just through rote practice, just through making it happen, he's likely to have a very high level of skill when it comes to picking things up like that. And if anything, the takeaway doesn't have to be, well, I shouldn't bother doing anything unless I'm already good at it. The takeaway is, that means that for you, that you've got some strengths out there, people. There's some things that you could do better than most other people. Or a better way to say is you have the potential. You have the potential to tap into those things. Oh, wait till it's moving up. What's up, Adeline? And you know, it also makes me think of, I've seen people ask the Beast in his stream, how many hours do I have to play until I'm as good as you at this game? Excuse me. And I've seen him answer it a couple different ways, but typically the vibe is, well, no, okay. I was going to say, don't bring me all this way. I'm going to wait till it's on the way up, based on our previous experience. Come on. Give me the end. Oh my gosh, that was so painfully close. That might have been a pixel away from disaster. Oh my good gracious, people. You couldn't have hooked me up with some one-ups here, bro? Wow. People, I'm clearing some wild levels here today. That was awesome. That definitely earned a big like from me. Thanks, Abby. And so anyways, the Beast, they're saying, hey, how do I get as good as you? And there's a certain reality check that if you've been playing the game for, 5,000 hours, you played the game as long as me, and you're still struggling with your shell jumps, it might be one of those things where you're never going to get as good as the Beast. You know what I mean? It's likely, even if I played this game for 5,000 more hours, I still probably wouldn't be as good as him at this game. Even if he stopped playing now and I played every day for the next 5 years, he'd still likely best me. And there's so many things that go into that. He's gotten incredibly good at so many different versions of Mario, so that his ability to generalize skills and pick them up quickly is through the roof. Through the roof. That was an amazing level, people. There we go. Thanks, Eric, Abby, Mary, Josh, Maria, Sebastian, Fernando, Adeline, Fess. Dan says, that's why you stick to cooking. That's your talent. There you go, Dan. And see, that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. That's a talent I'd like to have a bit more of. 7 lives, 8 clears. 39 people been here, 2 people liked it, 38-second world record. Jump or dive? Huh. That's nice to see. No! Well, that's what you call trolling yourself, people. 5,000 hours of the game. That's how you troll yourself. I had a hunch it would work if I just went. No, Pat! Okay, Patty boy. Well, we have a strat for the beginning now. Land here, Pat. How about that? Okay. Okay. Should I have just fallen straight down? Yes. I was afraid I was getting trolled. Should have trusted a bit more there, people. Could be tough for me to trust. No! Well... Okay, just fall straight down, Pat. No! Oh, I wanted to get the third one up, but there we go, people. We're still in there. How you like the saves? This is what I'm bringing to the table, people. Got a couple saves for you here. World record. Okay. Yeah, I kept waiting to get trolled, and I didn't get trolled, so shout out to you, buddy. And the run's still going. This is a solid Super Expert run, people. And I think we've played more than we've skipped. Thanks, Mary, Josh, Adeline, John, Charles, and Maria. There's 9. We're going to break out of this first page rut pretty soon. Especially if we keep playing Super Expert. Maybe I should keep doing Super Expert in the mornings till I get a full page. 5 lives, 9 clears, but I got so many Super Worlds I want to play. But I got to get the setup fixed first before I can play the Super Worlds, because I want to make content out of them that nobody sees. Oh, gosh. 58 people been here. 6 people liked it. 6-second world record. And I want... Pat, maybe you should just drop it. Just drop it. Just drop it, Patty boy. Here we go. 58 people been here. 6 people liked it. 6-second world record. Splatoon 4. Okay, I think that's the strat. Go all the way up, all the way down, and then that'll make a path through the bottom. Do you plan on bringing Paper Mario back? I do. The plan was to finish the game. This might be curtains, people. What is the strat here? What's the 4-second strat, I wonder? I don't see it. Paper Mario is awesome, and I really enjoy it. Interesting. I just have to, it's 80% reading. It's 80% reading. Now that I've done the stream a lot, I was, like, at first, I was thinking, okay, it's probably just the beginning. Typically, RPGs, the beginning can be pretty text-heavy, lots of dialogue. But in this case, every time I stream Paper Mario, I have to expect that 80% of the stream I'm going to be reading. And if I'm going to spend 80% of the stream reading, I got to bring the energy. There's no point in even doing it if I'm going to be going, okay, and then the guy says this, and then the dude says this. It's like, I'm not going to want to do it. No one's going to want to. Okay, this has a very low clear rate. Any tips from the peanut gallery? So, oh gosh, thanks for nothing. The point I'm trying to make here is I love Paper Mario, and I hope to keep playing it. But if I'm not bringing the right energy, it's a bad thing for everybody. You know what I mean? Whereas, so compare that to this. This with Mario Maker streams, there can be times I could go quiet for a minute or two if I need to, just kind of tap out. So I feel like not to mention I've done 8 billion Mario Maker 2 streams, and I'm definitely so much better at this game than I am at any other game. So as far as like my comfort level and the pressure I feel playing this, it's nothing compared to something like Paper Mario, where it feels like I have to be really on, have to be ready to... Bro, what is the strat? Any ideas from the chat? Because what I'm doing does not appear to be helping. There's some way to do it in 6 seconds. Paper Mario is very dialogue heavy, exactly. And that's the thing. I like that. That's not a complaint to the game. It's a factor in what it means to stream the game. And what I found, especially, and this is the other thing, with how much that's dialogue based, there's no way I'm gonna do it in a mic like this where it doesn't even sound that good. And where I still don't even feel that comfortable of how far away I should be. That's part of why I had that little cushion on the other one. Okay, finally, we've got a tip from the chat. Swim top left and then dive hard and go to the bottom. Well, the trouble is it doesn't get them going, but that's a good idea. Can you wait a second for them to start coming at you before swimming? That's what happens if I don't move. If I do this and then swim to the left, it's still the whole wall is there. There's definitely a specific route to take here. Is there a hidden star? I don't think so. And Super Expert, I don't get that sense. In Super Expert, I'm much less likely to suspect hidden stuff. Because if the hidden stuff's there, typically people will find it and then drive the clear rate back to Expert at most. I don't know, chat. I'll give this 5 more tries. If anybody has anything they want me to try, I'm happy to do it, but I'm not happy to just fail over and over endlessly without any progress. That's what it feels like we're doing right now. You seem to open a nice gap in the middle after going all the way up and then all the way down. We go all the way up. Maybe change my pace of swimming. What if you try walking to the bottom of the flagpole? There you go. You walk too slow. Gotta go left before you go down. I don't understand the application. I need a gap to get back down. That's for sure. There's no way I'm getting back down without a gap. There's my gap. But it's not practical. Alright, chat. We're about to leave this one behind. We're making no progress. We are yeah, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm always down if we're making progress. But in this case, we're getting no closer. And I'm getting more frustrated, so let's move it right along. A new run begins, people. Let's see if we can get a full page. With as few skips as possible. That's the goal. 30 lives, 0 clears. Here we go. Reach the goal in a Koopa Clown car. Okay, this means we cannot touch the sides. Wow! Good level. 685 people been here. 110 people liked it. 37-second world record. Alrighty. We're about to learn the hitbox very, very intently. There we go. There you go, Patty boy. There you go. That was a clutch move, people. Whoo, buddy. No! I just noticed it. You see this? This is what I just got hit by. There's a spike coming out of the lava right there. Didn't see it. Okay. This is going to be a cool level. It's just going to be a very serious pay attention level. It's going to be a very... Oh my gosh, that was this button. I never even pressed this button to jump. You know, maybe that's reason enough. Maybe I should hold it like... Right now I hold the control like this. I should probably hold it like this, because then that would be impossible to happen. But I think probably 4 years later is a little late to change the controller grip, Pat. But then again, maybe that's the perfect time to change it, because I could be someone who's so... I'm very compelled by and attracted to doing things in a very similar manner in order to maximize the results. You know what I mean? So it's part of the reason I'm always Mario, so that I know the Mario sprite relative to the Mario hitbox. I know it like the back of my hand. Okay, don't hit the spike again, Pat. I see it. You see it there, people? We're not getting a hit at this time. Four blocks is enough. Oh gosh, this means business, people. Okay. Making progress. Now we want to keep Mario's head relatively... We have more space on the top than the bottom. You know what I mean? The visual. It's a lot easier to judge the visual on the top of this than the bottom, because that propeller can be a little tricky visually. Whereas as long as Mario's head is not hitting the spikes, we're okay. This is a little dangerous, but we gotta do it. Grand finale. Patty boy. Great level. Great level. And that's why it has all the likes. They gave you plenty of time on the timer. Didn't troll you. Just had to be paying attention to the lava. That was the one thing I missed. But I'm down with that. I'm down with that. There it is. Biska. The 37-second world record is out of control. What's up, Brian? Big shout out to the captain. The amazing Captain BS. He's a legend. That's right. Tough level, but not a tight timer. I'd like to see that, Abby. Thanks, Fernando. Very precise, Ev. Thanks, Abby, Mary, Biska, Fernando, Eric, and Maria. We're on the board. We're on the board. 27 lives, 1 clear. Here we go. Koopaling Clash. That sounds good. That sounds like it might be really good. Whoops. 36 people been here. 4 people liked it. Minute 12 world record. We got options. I like this one better. We can cover a lot more distance with this one. Oh my gosh, did I expect that? No, but I'm glad I tried. And now this is the best, because now we get 3 fireballs from Yosh. I think that might have been the ideal order of operations. What's up, Albert? Oh my gosh! Yosh. Close one. The trick in a room like this is you've got to stay perfectly calm. You've got to demand that your nerves are essentially turned off. You know what I mean? Because if you let yourself panic even 1% in a room like this, you're cooked. You are cooked. But if you just take it, all you got to focus, all that matters, right? The only thing you've got to worry about is not doing that. Is anything about to hit Mario. You can't, if you try to look at everything on the screen, it's going to drive you crazy. You just got to focus on the part that's directly affecting Mario. Beautiful. How are you, Albert? We're taking on the bosses here. The Koopa Kid group was all there, all accounted for. We did it. I'll catch up with you in a minute, Yosh. I need the one-ups.
Oh, yeah.
I need every one-up I can get. So, keep your cell phone off silence, Yosh. I'm going to meet up with you in a minute. But I'm down with that. There we go. Charles said the nerves like Captain Sully. There you go. Quite a boss room there, Ev. We got it done. Thanks, Ev, Eric, Abby, Mary, Matt, Natalie, Charles, and Fernando. All right, we got 2 clears. 28 lives, 2 clears. Albert's doing good. You had some storms come through that weren't bad, but some areas were. You got rain and wind. Okay, Albert. Glad you were on the light end of the storm. $64 people been here. 8 people liked it. 2.5 minute world record. We got the cat suit. Woo, buddy, that was close. I bet you I have to keep the power. I also need to see the ground. Okay. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, come on, bro. What do I need that for? For what-ups? I can't even get... Okay, this was a waste. I made a bad choice there, people. I don't think we're getting by here without the cat suit. Could be wrong. No, we're gonna make it. And we get another one! Hold everything, people. We're saved. Are we? Is this a troll? Oh, it almost was. What? I needed to have the switch be blue? I just noticed the title, Cat. It's trying to say Assassin's Creed, Cat Assassin's Creed. Alright. Keep trying. I need an on-off switch somewhere. Wait a minute, look at this. How you like me now, people? This looks a little more like it.
Oh, no.
I do appreciate the arrows. What's up, Barack? Alright, this level's pretty cool. We're gonna stick with it. The arrows there actually won me over. The arrows won me over. This jump right here is no joke, people. That was close. There you go. And we have to keep it to make it to the next jump. Right here. Okay. What went wrong last time? I didn't turn left in time. There's the key. No shenanigans here, right? No, they blocked it off. Okay. Come on now. Okay, see, I'm glad we stuck with it. I'm down with what's going on here. And it looks like we don't get another cat suit. Wait, how do I have to reset? How are you, Barack? Albert started Mario Galaxy. That's an awesome one. Looks like I need this to get here. Wow. Okay, this level's pretty awesome. I really am glad we stuck with it. It's tough in the right way. I want to alter that, not the right way, in the way that I enjoy the most. Hold on. Oh! I wonder. I don't think that's going to be possible. I bet this all leads to a P-switch. Barack's good. I'm doing all right, Barack. Yeah, we're done with the, we are done. Come on, Patty boy. Done with the cat suit. That's what I was trying to say. Oh! I think it's just a one-up. That's all that was for, which is valuable, but in this case, so it is possible. What's up, Black Retro Gamer? Big shout out BRG, the legend. I love this thrift store content, people. Check out my boy BRG on TikTok, on Facebook, all around. Oh, I'm saying the platform names. Well, it's worth it for my buddy. Shout out BRG, who's beaten some insanely tough levels in this game. How you like the recovery? How you like that recovery, people? Where am I safe? I must be safe here. Oh my gosh! So much for safety. Now we need the key. Uh-oh. Let's get in line. Let's get in line! Okay, we're out of line! No! Oh, what a save! Boom, boom, don't start the nonsense. Get him. Is this a fight I need to take? Because, we'll double check here. We'll double check. There you go. Hope you had a great birthday. And thanks for shouting them out. Double star, yes! Okay, here we go. This run's off to a great start. And great to see you, Sai. We're getting some great super expert levels here, people. Undeniable. Oh, and this stream ended up feeling great. This was a great stream. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Mary, Charles, Albert, Maria. There we go, Adeline. 28 lives, 3 clears. Look at that, 3 clears through Super Expert. We've only lost 2 lives. How's live streaming? You done teaching this term? You're trying to get the page going again. There you go. I Oh gosh, what is this? Oh my gosh! Okay, this seems cool, but I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh no!
What's the stats? 237 people in it, 36 people like the 50-second world record. There we go, Natalie. Tune in. Always good to see a BRG. The honest truth is, I have been struggling a bit. Almost kind of like midlife crisis situation. It's been a weird time. The way everything played out for me, and I'm sure this is relatable out there to many of you people, that for a lot of us, when pandemic hits 2020, that was a wild change of pace for a lot of different reasons. What in the world is this? I'm loving this. We're going to be playing this Levels Created stuff after this. The way the timeline worked out for me, I happened to have some big life changes at the same time as the pandemic, which again, I think this is relatively common, where I changed not only careers, but also went through a divorce, a very amicable divorce, thankfully. No, nothing crazy. Didn't work. But in spite of our best efforts. But the point is, the timing-wise, the way it all worked out timing-wise. Oh, I can't get that ground pound. I'm doing it too early. I can make the adjustment here. And so then I was a special educator for 10 years up to 2020. And then being a streamer has been the coolest thing ever. But it's also been a roller coaster of high highs and very low lows and mental health struggles. And it's kind of all led up to now, where it's kind of like I'm about to have to make some big changes, which is part of life, people. And for the long-time viewers out there, if you were around like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, there was a time when I started to see the writing on the wall, when I was like, oh, if things continue down like this, there's no way I could keep going. And I would say things like, you know, it's been a great ride with Super Pat World. I like had a much easier time considering it's something that might have to let it go, make some changes. Why can't I get that? I must have to commit to holding right. Sorry, people, I'm putting my brain in too many places. Ultimately, what I'm trying to express here is that I've been kind of openly struggling on stream, but not in such a way that I'm not like you need to be worried about me, people. That's not at all what I'm... Yes! No! Well, we've done that at least. Thankfully, I'm not a destructive person. I'm not self-destructive, destructive to others. But I just very much get in my head, and it prevents me from doing the things that I want to do oftentimes. It can be my own worst enemy in that way. Whether it's music. Oh, man. What did I do last time? This is probably so confusing to listen to because I'm going from like heartfelt to just nonsense gaming commentary. But again, this is the norm for me, people. I got 10 thoughts going at once, and that is not a flex. Quite the opposite. That was supposed to be Z. You told me. Okay, I love this level. It just might take 30 lives to beat it. So anyways, ultimately, Pat, why are you oversharing right now? Well, here's my point, people. I share that in the hopes that if there's anybody out there that has any kind of similar situation, maybe in addition to the big changes the pandemic brought about, you had some major life changes as well. And I want you to know you're not alone, and I can definitely relate. What in the world is that? It must be another Z. This level's so cool. I actually love this. I love the level. It just is not likely to happen in 15 more lives. But it could. We could at least hope for a checkpoint. So yeah, people.
Oh no!
Huh. I wonder what the timing is on that. Okay, Chad, I'm sorry. Maybe I did overshare there. I apologize. I'm not trying to make anybody feel uncomfortable. Ooh, quite the opposite. Truly, my motivation in that moment is, because, I mean, I understand the socially acceptable way to answer how's life treating you is, oh, it's going all right, how are you? You know what I mean? That's the... Oh. That is the, the socially acceptable answer. But if there's one thing you should know by now, people, I'm not always going to give you the socially acceptable. At my own expense, that is.
Oh no!
That's almost it. That's almost it. Michael T understands. BRG understands. Well, that's just it, people. I appreciate you. And when you hear a streamer complain about anything, it can kind of be like, oh, buddy, here's another man-child that has no idea what he has or how hard other people have it. And I promise you, that's really not.
Oh no!
Bro, what? It's such a weird thing because if I do a controlled jump, that Z jump, then I spend less time in the air. And it changes the position of the spiny. Oh, I didn't cancel. Natalie's been watching since day one. Not overshared. Everybody's been through some stuff. Exactly. Well, that's the thing. One thing's for sure. We all went through the pandemic one way or another, and there weren't many people that was a fun time for. So we all have that in common, and we're all trying to adjust and get back to some kind of how it was. But for many of us, here's the way I guess I can put it much more succinctly. For some of us, the pandemic on the timeline represents more than just the changes that the pandemic brought about, but also major life changes, like a divorce or like maybe you lost a parent or lost a close family member, any kind of major change that happened in conjunction with the pandemic. It created this very odd place on the timeline where life changed without any sense of how it was going to come back to normal and likely not come back to normal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's one too many variables. It's one too many variables causing major change. Why can't okay, I know why. The reason why is I'm pressing down too early. I have to wait. I have to be brave. Good afternoon, David. What's up, Serena? I'm just ranting all my viewers away here, people, which is the norm. It is okay. Remember what you did wrong there, Pat. You're pressing down too early. I love this level. As much as I'm frustrated that I keep failing that trick, I'm really enjoying this level. So especially mixed with this convo, I want to make it clear. I'm actually loving this, believe it or not. There you go, Pat. Nice adjustment.
Oh no!
You know what it is? I have to slide down. No, I can't. I can't slide down. I can't slide down because I'm in the spin state. Then what do you want from me, bro? What? Maybe... Am I just misunderstanding? Am I doing that part too quickly? I'm just supposed to stay in the air! Pat, you really are a silly person sometimes, bro. I need to get the showman. Okay, this is amazing. Charles says, to be honest, the only streamer I can watch because I'm tired of the fake smarmy people. Good word, Charles. Play the games, keep us watching. Nice to watch you play some Mario without the typical baggage comes along with watching most streams. There you go. Hey, shout out to you, Charles. And shout out to you, Charles. Glad you're here. And there we go. Thank you, Daniel. When you get to the spiny, don't you just spin straight up. That's it, Dustin. That's it. You saw it. That's it. There you go. BRG saying, it feels very strange. Expected to pretend like nothing happened. Yeah, exactly. This is what I think, the compounding effects of like major life changes in 100 different ways. And now we find ourselves looking back and being like, wait a minute, what happened? I look at my life now. No part of my life is even 1% the same as it was in 2019. No part. Career, relationship, every single thing is wildly different. And all that stuff was locked in a way that it didn't seem that it was going to change. You know what I mean? I had been in that job thinking, okay, this is 30, 40 years ahead, 10 years in. Just so many wildly different changes, massive career change, and then getting married. I always expected to get married once. Thought it was good. I wanted so badly, people, to celebrate a 50th anniversary That's always been like a bit of a dream. The idea, ever since I was a little kid, the idea of being able to celebrate a 50th anniversary with someone, be with someone for longer than you've been alive without them. That's so compelling to me. And that's a dream that I have to let go of now. Unless there's some real medical breakthroughs help me live to 120 or something, chances are that dream's gone. And I can choose to let that one little piece of information be a big reason to... No! We're getting this clear, people. We are getting this clear. Let the record show. Let the record show. Natalie's gonna go pamper yourself. Get your hair done. There you go, Natalie. Have a little you time. Little you time for Natalie. Shout out to you. It's a tough one, Franklin, and I just restarted. Hold on, people. I've made an error. You've made an error in judgment. What's that from? Duets. One of my old favorite movies. Okay. Now, here we go. We're going here. We're going here, people. This is 1-1 of a super world? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Eric wants to know the clear check, and I want to see if the super world's finished. Natalie's saying, you have time to find love, celebrate many anniversaries. Might not be 50 or many as you can have. Exactly. Well, this is what I'm saying. I can let... It's up to me how much the super world does exist. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've played this one before. Where are the super world levels? Oh, so they're all these. Okay, I definitely want to play this super world. I can't believe this is 1-1 though. Clear check is 52 seconds. Where did we make it to? Whatever. Let's clear it. So yeah, people, I hope that hearing me say those things is some kind of encouragement to you. I'm not trying to discourage you, ruin your day, bring you down. I share that in the hopes that anyone who can relate can say, well, hey, well, at least I ain't the only one here. Because we all had wild things happening these past couple of years. Even if it is wildly different in some ways, the result might result in similar feelings and circumstances. Man, I can't believe how many attempts I wasted with that. Okay, we're in there. We're in there! BRG. Yes, having some breakfast. All right, big shout out to... Huge shout out to Black Retro Gamer and a massive apology for giving you so much more than you bargained for with such a simple question. But this is part of the thing. Because he's someone that I actually know and have, known as a streamer for a long time, hearing him ask, how's life treating you? I feel more compelled to give a very genuine answer. That's where that comes from. But what I fail to factor in is that I'm live in front of the internet for the whole world to see forever and ever. I do a ground pound cancel and then get ready for the wall jump. I get it. I'm stalling. It's not a single. There it is. It's not a single. It's not a single ground pound cancel, people. I'm stalling. There we go, Daniel. Big shout out to Game and Band Director. Another great streamer. Excuse me. Excuse my acid reflux going crazy because of my coffee. Almost. I need to get 4 ground pound cancels in there. I finally went too far right. You can make that jump easier by cheating to the right. That's what I keep doing. And I finally found the ledge. I think maybe I'm going too early. I'm putting that into motion too early. I can't believe this is 1-1 of the Super World. Oh, don't do the twirl there, Pat. This is intense, Jonathan. Yeah, it just came up in popular... No, it just came up in Endless Super Expert. Actually, I've been finding some really great levels there. Oh! I need to get that J-shaped trajectory. Up and to the right. There it is. Bro! Maybe I'm wrong. Is the stall wrong? I wonder if I have it wrong. Because it's starting to feel like when I was messing up here, when I was trying to do the wall jump, and all I needed to do was double jump there. I wonder if there's somewhere, something I'm missing here. Because I need to have that Shelmet on. Ah! I need to get the Shelmet on. It's how do I progress and keep that Shelmet? That's the question in my mind.
Oh no!
It does look like it's just stall with the... We have the ground pound cancel indication. See, that still wasn't going to be close enough. It feels like I'm starting the ground pounds too early. See, it feels a lot like that trick was feeling. Well, I think we might be able to cheese it. At this point, I'm going to go for an alternate strat. Which I don't think is necessarily intended, but I do think it'll get the job done. If we time it right, just waiting over there. You know what? I think that's it. I think you know what? The thing that I'm thinking is the alternate way is the real way. I think it's all coming together here. Breaking my brain out of the little box it likes to stay in. Oh. Okay. Bear with me. I think I see it now. I think I misunderstood this whole time. Yeah, that's it. It's one ground pound cancel. Then I do that and I wait there. And then I somehow get the Shelmet before it activates it or something. I think it's more that than what we've been doing. There we go. And then I wait here at the arrow to put it on. Confirmed, people. Oh, it feels good to get that without the clear video. Because, not that I'll never be against clear videos. But, as someone who's typically very dependent on them, it can feel good to actually get to the solution without being shown the solution. It's something I can struggle with in this game. Because what happens is, once I see something a certain way, it's... Let me be specific. For instance, that ground pound cancel. Once I have it in my mind that you have to ground pound cancel to stall, it's more difficult than it should be to break out of that as the solution. It's like it's very easy for me to overinvest in a single way as the way to do it. Case in point is me posting TikToks, Reels, all the above. I've spent probably 60% of all of my time as a streamer editing and posting those things. Because way back years ago, I decided that was my best bet. There it is. And it certainly does not appear to be the case.
Oh no!
What in the world is that? Well, progress is what that is. What's up, Zelko? There's progress, Alex. But the truth is, I love my content, people. I do love my content. You know what else is interesting? Because I post it across all the different platforms, I have so many. The same exact content that will get 200 views on one platform gets 50,000 on another, with everything exactly the same. And then the part 2 of that, the thing that is essentially the exact same thing as the first one, won't get even 200 views anywhere. Is that right? No! We're there, people. We're almost there. What a level. This is awesome. I will definitely be playing more from this level creator. Too early. Progress, double star. Common habit. Once we have a way we found that works, we don't want to change it. As we admit we were wrong, even if just to change as much as an easier way. Kit, you're very wise and insightful right there, my friend, because you're right on the money. You're right on the money. You know what the ultimate irony of all is, people? When I consider that content strategy? Of all of the... I've made over 1,000, well over 1,000 now of those little posts, okay? And you know which one has done the best by over 500,000 views? Over 1.5 million views. And it's a Mario Kart video I put up like in 2021. Alright, I wasn't gonna... It says Z.
Oh no!
Okay, I get it. We're just stalling. We're just stalling. Whoops. No Z. All right. What a pleasure this level has been, people. And apologies if you're not into the sort of heavier conversation. I know it's not for everybody. But you know what's not for me, people? Small talk. I would rather talk about the meaning of life with a stranger than the weather. And I will be honestly interested to hear their thoughts on the meaning of life, regardless of how much I agree or disagree. That sounds so endlessly better to me than randomly talking about the position of the sun today. But again, very socially unacceptable. Very socially unacceptable. This is the strat. Oh, I'm done. What an amazing level, people. What an amazing level. Eric agrees. Small talk is torture. It really is. To some people love it. To some people, it's one of the joys of life is small talk with a stranger, small talk with a loved one. But wow, if there's anything I don't want to do, it's that. Which isn't that funny as a streamer to be saying that? Because wouldn't you agree that 80% of what a streamer's talking about is sort of small talk to a certain extent? So it is ironic. Darda, I don't know who you are or what you've been doing, but I am glad to meet you. I got to get you into my life. I've got to get you into my life because that was so good. 1-1. Oh, and I know Mojo's. This is another awesome Mario player. All right. I'm in. Coming soon. Coming soon. And you know what? Let's try one more from them. What's the most recent level? If I don't hear from you tonight, is now an okay time to tell you I like you? I wonder if that's a... Sounds like song lyrics. It's really hard to change what you do, even if you know that it'll be easier for you. Exactly. Well said, Kit. There we go. I had to get it done, Double Star. Thanks, Maria. ASMR? All right, here we go. Love that. Very cool setup to start. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, we really found something great here. This is so good, people. I am blown away. Just from that first level, if the fact that this is a whole different Mario style, whole different gimmick, and it already feels this good. This is a new favorite. This is a new favorite of mine, people. And Ev with the 500 stars. Thank you so much, Ev. You are amazing. Thanks for that support. Okay, Kit's saying, also, I feel as a streamer, small talk could be torture because of how many people pop in and out. You end up repeating yourself over and over compared to having a conversation about the game or bigger topics. That's true, Kit. That's definitely a factor. But I will also say that for me, it's very much a real life issue as well. Like, you know what the classic situation is? If you're at some kind of if you're at a family get-together type situation and you have some extended family that you haven't talked to in a long time. There it is. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. The thing is, there's a genuine human desire. You want to connect. You want to show interest. There we go. This is so good, people. Look at this! It's so good! I can't even stand it! No! Oh, this is so good. Here's a different way to say it, Kit. It's something I've learned about myself, especially as an adult, is that in real life, if you were to spend a half an hour with me, there's a relatively high likelihood you'd end up feeling exhausted by the end of that half an hour. Unless you're like me, in which case you'd probably feel thrilled. It's one extreme or the other. Either it's going to be a very positive experience, or you're going to wish you never even started talking to me. Because this is the thing. some people feel very confronted, or almost even it can almost feel like conflict to some people if you're talking about an issue where you know that you might have differing opinions. Some people really don't like that, whereas I don't mind that one bit. If I strongly disagree with someone, I'm almost that much more interested in understanding where do we differ. What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Because oftentimes that's what's missing. I find when I disagree strongly with someone, most oftentimes what's at play is there's an element that they're prioritizing or an angle that means a lot to them that I'm entirely failing to see. I'm not even putting it on my radar. I might have these three things matter the most to me. That's what I'm basing my opinion on. Then I hear from someone I care about, they have the opposite opinion. To me, my honest opinion, not like I don't have to muster it up and I'm like, okay, get ready for the cognitive dissonance. We got to be ready to hear an opinion. You know what? No, I experienced none of that. I lean in and now I want to say, wait a minute. What's going on in your brain that's not going on in mine? What do you see that I don't? That's the starting point, and it becomes sort of an exploration of, okay, well, let's figure it out. Let's find out. By the end of it, it's not that we have to both arrive at the same opinion. But now we can have such a better understanding. I have that much easier time respecting your opinion because now I see, oh, for someone that prioritizes X, Y, and Z, makes a lot of sense why you would differ from my opinion since I prioritize A, B, and C. Do you see what I'm saying, people? Or I might just be talking, I might be ranting to a degree that's just not landing. That's another interesting side of being a streamer. I have no sense, really, of just how much of what I'm saying is being understood versus coming off as obnoxious or annoying or insightful or gibberish. All of those are possibilities that I have no system to really be sure of which it is. So add that to the overthinking. Okay, we'll do this one more because what a perfectly apt description. Nothing wrong with getting older. Here we go, people. Here we go. Yikes, people. Here we go. I gotta hit the supermarket. I gotta get my salad supplies. I need to do 2 jumps off of the thwomp. I love this level creator. I'm going to be playing every level from this level creator. I can already tell you. I can already tell you that with full assurance. Unless they might have a crazy grindy level that I might skip. But I will be playing the vast majority of their levels. Look at this. This is so good. The way this... Wow. Everything has such an important function. It's like no wasted space. Everything means something. And see, now we get there fast enough to avoid that. Now we can bring our buddy back. Come on, bro. Do you realize how good this is? What's up, Guillaume? Great to see you, buddy. Shout out to an old legend. Well, you're not old. Someone. Shout out to Guillaume. How about that? Let's just keep it at that. My buddy. Is that right? Wow, this is so good, people. This is ridiculously good. Do I need the coin? It's not... No, I don't need the coin. Z jump. Very good. Awesome. Oh, it's gonna let me buy. Now I see. What? What's up, Aaron? You need the coin to activate the thwomp. Hey, all right. Big shout out to you, V. Thank you for the tip. You're absolutely right. I failed to see it. Right here. Top right, even with the arrow. Level creator went out of their way to show me. I failed to see it. And there you go, Guillaume telling me the same thing. Thank you both. I really appreciate that. And now we're gonna keep him coming down with us.
Oh no!
I think maybe wall jump? Is that it? I think that was right. No! Oh, my boy. It's always that way, people. But at least you had time to react. It wasn't ultimate trolly. But wow. Like I always say, people. My favorite level creators in this game. They love to put a little gotcha at the end. I've accepted it. There we go. I don't love the gotcha. But a lot of that's being a streamer. A lot of that's being a streamer. And ironic. Here's the irony. Some people, that clip, like the clip of you failing there, that's their favorite clip. They love it. Like they think that's the most entertaining. You know what's a great example? One of my, something I can relate to, one of my ultimate favorite content creators ever is Dashy. And he's someone who does a great job at failing in an entertaining way. But for me, someone who's so caught up in doing things as quickly as possible and not wasting the viewer's time, so to speak, that's what really motivates me, or that's what really dictates my preference. Or a better way to say it. Oh, that's what really like all these failures that are happening now, all of this content to me, this is a huge downgrade relative to the content just a few minutes ago when we were at the end. And now, as a result of the ending, we gotta watch all this again. That's why I feel like the perfect compromise for what I appreciate the most is if they're gonna put a little gotcha at the end, give me a checkpoint right before the gotcha. But this is the thing. To a lot of those level creators, they say, well, then what's the point? What's the point of the gotcha if I'm just gonna let you start from there anyway? Again, it comes back to the different priorities. The hierarchy for the level creator, they think it's a funny little gotcha at the end. The vast majority of my favorite level creators in the game have that attitude. Does that mean they're not my favorite? No. But it means we likely have wildly different hierarchy of priorities when it comes to how you experience a level. And as a streamer, all of these extra attempts I'm taking feel bad. They feel bad to me. They feel bad.
Oh no!
And again, but I can't make it clear enough. It's the context of being a streamer. Like, if I was just sitting here playing this by myself somewhere, well, the truth is, no. I'm glad I made that example because I would still feel that way. It feels like it starts in a weird way to just feel like a massive waste of time. Because it's like you already did the challenge, you just threw one at me at the end that I didn't know about. But you could also then argue, well, hey, guess what, Pat? That's just as much a part of the obstacles as the ones in the room before it. And I mean, that's a valid point in a sense. It's a valid point. Oh, it doesn't resonate nearly as much with me as everything that I just said. But again, now how many extra minutes is this? Do you feel like hearing me say all this and do these extra attempts? Does this feel like good content to you? It doesn't to me. And again, this is the context. It's not that I'm just can't take a joke. It's not that no sense of humor. It's not that. It's that part of my job as a streamer is to give you the best content I can. And this does not feel like it's the best content I can do. Okay, here we go. Oh no.
Oh no!
That wasn't what I wanted to do. All my favorite level. I'm gonna go more than 80%. I'm gonna say 90% or more of my favorite level creators in this game wildly disagree with me on this, and that's okay. I still like their levels, still enjoy their levels. I don't say that they're bad level creators or bad people or that they have evil intentions. It's just as simple as a different hierarchy. Different hierarchy. So here we go. We're going to just do a spin jump right off the bat, and we're in there. We're in there.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely liking the level. I don't like this level creator any less. But I just feel like what was a great stream up to there, it feels like that was kind of a weak way to end off. But level's amazing. Level's amazing. Not holding it against anybody. Because I'm the odd one out. Half the streamers out there seem to make their best content when they get trolled. You know what I mean? So go figure. Including content I've enjoyed. I bring up Dashy all the time. One of the most successful out there getting trolled and making content, and that I've enjoyed because I feel like he did it in such a way that it didn't feel like it felt like it was just motivating him to do it more and more and like getting angry in a funny way. Whereas I just end up feeling like a bad streamer when I have to make you watch 10 minutes extra when I should have already beaten it. So there you go. That's what's going on in my head over here, people. Primetime's down with it. We need that vine, Alex. Thanks, Matt, Double Star, Jess, Eric, Aaron, Charles, and Alex. Okay. Shout out to you. Definitely be playing. I think I already took the screenshot. Let's finish the stream with a little Popular Soup Expert, people. This looks cool. I walk a bony road, the only one that I have ever known. Green Day. I've seen Green Day live. They put on a great show. This is awesome so far. I misread it. First one, Pat, first one. Misjudged it. Charles bringing up Angry Video Game Nerd. There you go. An incredibly successful YouTuber. In fact, I was just watching him play Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. Oops, wrong thing again. Not a family-friendly content creator, but an amazing content creator. Someone who's been around and had a lot of success for a long time. See, that's the trick, people. You really want to be... If you can get down in that 30-minute YouTube video world, if you can... Oh, I keep forgetting, bro. First one, Pat. First one. Everything about that points me to the second one for some reason. Even though, like, on a logical level, linearly, on a linear level, it should be obvious. First, then the second. But the way that this brings me to the second one, I don't know. I think it's probably just me. Yeah, people, is it a big shock that the general public finds me to be a bit, exhausting to talk to? Probably not! Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, this is amazing. This is amazing. Very not family friendly, but an internet classic, exactly. He's awesome. He is awesome. How cool is that, people? That's not right. Okay, you got to meet Charles Martinet. You're gonna meet him, but the line was too long. Fair enough. Pat! I wonder what's throwing me off. Is it the auto scroll? Practice says I'm not exhausted to talk to. Well, appreciate you. But I can assure you, it's been relatively consistent feedback across many different people. But, you know what the other side of the coin is? For a lot of the people that would say I'm exhausting to talk to, I'd be bored talking to them. So it's kind of, it goes both ways. It's a tricky thing, people. But I do recognize I'm the odd one out. I'm the odd one out. And that's okay, people. It's okay to be the odd one out. Okay, what I'm supposed to do is this. Then I wait here, and then jump. Brings me back. And then I get a big boost here. And then I jump here. Okay. Great stuff. This level crate is amazing, people. I don't know what to tell you. This is... Oh my gosh! Okay, I see. I understand the pattern here. This is awesome. Really great. Oh gosh. Aaron, exhaust yourself. Yeah, I can relate to that one, Aaron. Good morning, Em! Not exhausted to it all. Well, I appreciate it, people. I appreciate it. And the reality is, especially when I'm streaming, we never get to have a real conversation. I feel like I never really get a true opportunity to exhaust you. Because part of what causes the exhaustion is my endless probing to have a deeper understanding of why you think what you think. Or what you're getting at. I think this is the strat. Is this a time thing or what? Oh, I'm just supposed to make it there. Oh, now I have to do the other side. Okay, I was not understanding the challenge here. I assumed it was survival. Okay, we got it. We got it. Dale doesn't find me exhausted. That's nice of you to say. Even if I don't agree. I love that. See, that's now I relate. That's what really gets me pumped up, Dale. If we can disagree but come to a better understanding of why we think what we think, that's like the most exciting human connection I can ask for. But for some people, they avoid that like the plague. They don't want that. That's like to be challenged in that way feels like a conflict. But to me, it doesn't. It feels like if I care about you deeply enough to genuinely desire to understand why you think what you think, even though I disagree with it, there's a lot of affection behind that. There's a lot of very good, genuine care that has nothing to do with wanting to prove you wrong, pick apart what you think. My version of understanding what you think is to pick it apart. And so that's where it can really get exhausting. In a part that yeah, it's a weird one, people. It's a weird one. Okay, what I failed to do last time. Let's just do that. No, that was close. We did it. That was awesome. That was awesome. I don't have a key, though. Got the one-ups. Almost all the one-ups. Okay, people, I love this level creator. I feel like I made a new friend. I made a new friend here, people. There we go. Toast says I can't tell if I'm exhausted to talk to or not. I often say something, get met with a shocked stare. That's relatable. Primetime thinks in real life would be friends. Maybe Primetime. I hope so. What's up, Megan? just finished this level. You see a pixel art comment. 2024. There it is, Eric. Thanks, Josh, Ev, Alex, Double Star, M, Maria, Charles, and Daniel. All right, people. All right. M's down for the deep combos. And that's just it, people. To some people, it's enjoyment. Some people like washing the dishes. You know that, people? You know there's people out there that enjoy washing the dishes? That's a real thing. It's rare, but that's real. Some people, hey, look forward to a little wash the dishes time. Let's do one more. I'm going to stall just a bit more before I go to the supermarket. Charles is asking if I'd play a golf game, calling it Super Putt World. Oh, it's a copyright I claim. Good gracious, people. The copyright claims. The truth is, though, it mattered a lot more when ads over on the blue side meant something. Now, it's tough to even clear $200 in a month. Which, not to say $200 isn't a lot of money. It's only in the context of... You know what, Pat? Just quit. No, I don't mean actually quit. I mean quit talking. Okay, this is a great level. This is a great level. Let's finish strong here. Let's finish strong. That's the opposite of finishing strong, but fair enough. Yeah, we would just say it, Em. The small talk can really be painful. Small talk can be a painful experience, but for others, it's a very comforting experience. Something they love and appreciate and look forward to. Some people get together, spend 2 hours together in nothing but small talk. That's their goal. That's what they came for. That's what they want. And that's a beautiful thing. I would never want to make anyone feel bad or like that's something to be ashamed of, because I don't think it is at all. But what I've learned in my lifetime is it is nothing I want to be a part of. If you want to invite me over for 2 hours of small talk, I'm out. But you want to debate the meaning of life? Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere, people. Now I'm interested. Now I'm locked in. And you know, and some people's response might be, I don't know. And even that's fun to explore. That's fair too. It's not... I think that's the other thing, that the deeper conversations, it can make some people feel a pressure to have the answers or to already know the answers. But from my view, the whole point of the conversation is to try to arrive at the answers and to try to have a better understanding of what I think in the first place. Sometimes just bouncing your ideas off another person can help to give you more clarity about it. But again, some people, that even with all the great intentions behind everything I just said, can be very exhausting in a overall negative experience. You know what I mean, people? And that's okay. So, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Shout out to you. Shout out to anyone who's not exhausted right now. And thanks for hanging out. I'll be back at 8 p.m., I think. So thanks for hanging out, and if you. Big shout out to anyone who hit with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it. A friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope, believe better days are coming. Because you never know, people. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. It's okay if you're struggling right now. Being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know it can be tempting. It can feel like all the best stuff is behind you. But just logically, it's not true. There's some great stuff coming up. I'm not trying to pretend I know the future. I'm talking statistically. Think of the last year of your life and be honest. Was there some good that happened in the last year? And if you're unable to acknowledge that anything good happened in the past year of your life, that's fair. It's fair, but that should be a flag to yourself. If your honest answer to in the past year nothing good has happened, that should be the flag that makes you say, okay, that is genuinely what I think and feel about it, but logically that can't be true. I must have a skewed perspective right now. I must be very much more compelled by the negative things, and I'm failing to acknowledge the positive. And even that, just acknowledging that much can get you 1% towards the right direction. Say, hey, wait a minute. Maybe my perspective is part of the problem here. Maybe it's not just all my circumstances stacked against me. Maybe there's more to the story and I'm not helping myself as much as I could. Maybe I need to reach out, get some help over here for this or that. So I'm encouraging you to do just that, people. I know life can be a complicated mess, and oftentimes the right answers don't seem to be anywhere around. But you got to keep trying and know that we're all doing Everybody out here is just trying to figure it out. Anyone out there that thinks they've got it all figured out and have all the answers and their life is perfect, their finances are perfect, their relationship's perfect, their family life's perfect, guess what, people? They're a perfect liar is what's going on there because it doesn't exist. So I encourage you with that. Hope to catch up with you tonight.